Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 4. Today we talk about more remote viewing and some other stuff that happened. So what happened? This happened. Yesterday I asked my tasker who handles all the betting and all the stuff except the remote viewing itself in my trial. I asked him how much money we made since we started the trial, and apparently we doubled the initial investment. The initial investment was supposed to be 50-50, but he said it's too small an amount, so he made all of it. He started with the minimal deposit on the betting site. I believe that was around 10 euro, was that 12-13 bucks, and we doubled that. This was of course made only as a trial, and I strongly suspect in his case was made only to show that remote viewing does not work in the slightest. Obviously, in the meantime, it has worked, and we made a bunch of cash, and 100%, 100% profit in a couple of weeks is pretty damn good. Now, that was probably very risky betting on his part. He told me he started small, but then as we increased the number of hits and he saw some strong sessions, he got more confidence and made larger bets. Now, as far as I know, this, at least in poker and other games like this, it's kind of frowned upon. You're not supposed to bet something like more than a quarter of your bankroll, and I suspect he did. Anyway, so much for that. We doubled our initial investment, and then that was good. Now, for the first Trouble in Paradise. Today is the final match in the World Cup of Soccer, and we've been playing on those games. Not my idea, his idea. And I spent yesterday evening talking about this particular game that was happening today, building up a lot of importance and expectations, and people wanting to know what my predictions would be, and so on and so forth. And today there was a freaking thunderstorm and a flood in my backyard. And yeah, it's interesting to have that stuff happen in one day. So basically, when I started to do the remote viewing for this particular game, I made 2 sessions. I tried 2 yesterday evening and 2 more today, and it was all junk data. I don't know what happened. Was it the wise old lady working on my fields and stars and whatever? Might be. Was it the alcohol I drank yesterday evening? Might be as well. Was it the flood and the electrical atmospheric conditions around my area here? Thunderstorms? I don't know. But a lot of variables changed in this 24-hour period, and at least for today, no game, no bet was made, no nothing. This is probably the good part of the way we do associative remote viewing, because even, I mean, if you play poker, for instance, if you hit the fold button a bunch of times, you're losing money with each hand that you fold. With this one, we just lose some time and a day of betting. It's no money lost. So we usually don't, we never do bets that turned out to be wrong. A bad day for us is we don't do bets at all. So that's pretty consistent with what people do while trading on the Forex or other market type transactions. We don't bet the wrong way. We don't bet if we have a bad day. So, so much for interference. Also, I've noticed that for those of you who know remote viewing, my ideograms, the signs that we start with, the whole process starts with squiggles on paper, and they've started to all look the same, and probably I need more practice in differentiating the ones for structures, mountains, whatever. Also, I've noticed if I get targets like people or animals, I kind of suck at those. I am pretty good with location type targets. So if it's outer space and a volcano and a city and something like that, I'll give some good descriptions of it. But if it's people, talking, animals, I don't know. identified rhinoceros as being a landslide. So yeah, maybe I should just go on the site, on my practice site, and do some more organic type targets, so people and animals, and do more of that. Some general thoughts about associative remote viewing would be, I think the few months I spent playing poker online have taught me well to do this particular thing, because in my opinion these matches that we bet on should be as low profile as possible, so that no one that we talk the rest of the day with will have a clue who's playing who, like totally weird sports like curling and anything really can be bet on, and the more low profile the better, because it's less and less interference. And yeah, the Soccer World Cup is over, so now we're gonna have to take these games as I myself wanted from the very beginning. I've noticed that the more I knew about the games we were betting on, the less accurate and useful my data started to be. So yeah, lame games, lame sports that nobody heard of. That's our goal in remote viewing, I think, for making good bets and money. Yeah, since this is a vlog about my life, I think can't even fucking think today. What day is it? What's happening? Oh, goddamn thunderstorm and alcohol and weird old lady messing with my head. That's it. That's all I have for today. Practice on the site, more art, more sports, more stuff planned the rest of the day. But other than that, remote viewing wise, not going so smooth this particular game, this particular bet. With that, I'll end episode 4 before I start going on some weird ass rant that nobody cares to hear or listen to or anything. Cheers, mates. Be one with the universe. One with the universe.